Alright, well, just picked up this 18.6 today. The guy said it ran. When I got there, he couldn't get it running. I think it's got water in the fuel. He said it's been sitting outside all winter. And it's got one of those things with the little plastic on top, and the plastic's not in that good a shape. I got the points cleaned and stuff, and it'll run on starting fluid. They also have a homemade carb gasket on the top of the carb, and I don't think it's right, so I'm just going to get a carb kit for it. You can see I started cleaning up the paint on it. There's what I did that, and I don't know how good you can see on the camera, but how it brought this back to like a cream color instead of this pale white that's up top. I still got to do the top. And you can see the difference in the two fenders there. This one's all dull. I think it's got a 42-inch deck on it. He had some kind of Cub Cadet cultivator on the back. I got that outside, but it's got a long handle 3-point hitch. I got to take the rest of that hitch ball and all that shit off. Probably pull the tank, clean the tank. I got the covers for the flywheel and all. They're on the other side of the garage. I pulled that off because the starter, it has a little bit of slop where it bolts on, and I was able to, it wasn't meshing with the teeth on the flywheel good enough. It was making all kinds of horrible noises. The fuel line's all cracked. Here, I'll open the hood. And they added this stupid clear fuel line. I'm going to get rid of that and probably run all new back to the tank. It's got some shit growing on top of it. I want to take that back cover off, make sure there's no mouse nest jammed in the cooling fins. This front one looked pretty good from what I can see. I power washed it off at the car wash on the way home. It's not too bad. The dash is cracked. I have that one back there. It's off of a ST16, I think. So I'll probably end up trying to swap that over. Get rid of the plastic. That one's fiberglass, but it's better than this one. It's broken. Doesn't really have any mounting things. They added these down there. So I'm probably gonna get a carb kit ordered. Spark plugs. Spark plugs look pretty old. Did a compression check on the front cylinder. I haven't pulled the back one yet to see what that one's at. I don't know if it's all of these, but I know on the SS16s and stuff, it's always the rear cylinder that blows and they get mouse nests and shit back in there and overheat. But might run new pulse line for the fuel pump too. Well, I got that cover easily able to be taken off. Mower deck seems pretty decent. I haven't crawled up under it. I talked the guy down a little bit on what he wanted for it, so I wasn't too worried about getting it even though it didn't run. I got it running on starting fluid when I was there to make sure at least it was hitting on both cylinders, and it seemed to be, so I want to get it cleaned up and get a carb kit ordered for it. Probably put some stuff on that plastic tank, make that look a little better. I'll probably end up getting a seat like on that ST12 back there. So now I got, I don't know, I'm assuming, I don't know what years they made the 16.6 and the 18.6, but I got that 16.6 single with the Tecumseh. I got the 16.6 twin with the Onan. Both of those are up West Virginia. And then I just got the 18.6. I probably want to find a 19.9 because it's got the same motor that's in that FF20, and that thing's just a beast. I'm looking probably to find a tiller. I want a tiller. And I got the Havin snowblower, but I'm missing some of the lift parts and the mule drive piece. It'd probably be easier just to find one that has a trashed blower housing and get the other parts I need for mine. I haven't really been lucky on finding any recently. Oh man, I think this one still has the, yeah, it still has the brake set up on the mower deck. None of mine have had that. The other 16.6 twin I got, it had that on there. It had the wrong mule drive, so I just got rid of the whole brake system. I'm not that stupid. I'm not going to stick my hand in it. I hope not. But yeah, I should have a video maybe next week sometime. If I get the carb kit ordered and get it here in time. I want to change the oil on it. I don't know. This thing definitely sat outside for a while because it's got like moss and shit growing down there. As far as the motor, it's pretty clean. I did power wash. It had some oil on this front side. And there was a little bit over here too. Down on the frame, but I power washed that off. I guess it's a BGMS. I'm not 100% familiar with these, but I think this one's got a B48G in it. I got a spare one up under the workbench over there. I like the Onans. They're, once you get them right, they run good and they got plenty of power. I got another one of these off West Virginia too. It's got a newer Onan in it with the electronic ignition. I think it's a P220G, 20 horsepower. And that one runs way better than this one. I've never pulled the carb completely off and replaced intake gaskets on this one. It's good enough to use, but when I first got it, it took me a while to get it going. I think I got another set of tires, or one matching that one I'm going to put on that side. And I might rob the hubcaps off of something. Maybe the FF20. I'd like to put some hubcaps on it. I'm probably going to use this to mow with for now anyway. Like I said, I want to get a snowblower set up and probably just leave it on this tractor. I'll probably try to get... Nobody's really wanted to buy this, but I had it listed for sale for a while. I got the wheels under the workbench over there. I want to get the wheels painted, get new tires for it, and wrap up the couple things it needs, and then get this one sold. That's the only one I really plan on selling right now. Maybe the ST12 if somebody offered me something for it. I'll probably rob the 3-point off. That's a nice original paint 3-point hitch. And I got a seat spacer on it right now. It's raining today, so I couldn't get that seat painted. I planned on painting that seat. Alright, just a little update. I don't know how good you can see the difference in the fender color. Alright, thanks for watching.